yesterday, Jackson was actually a few hundredths of a second quicker. So, hopping over the curve, still leading past the Adam Jackson, but right with the others are not in the toe. And it's pretty much all together within class 6. Class 8 on that same order, they turn through Coram curve and down into Murray. So later on the brakes is Ross McCarr, but he can't do anything into there, but he's trying to get a good exit to Murray's as they complete lap 1 and get the toe all the way down the centre straight. But he's not close enough. Fred Burgess has made a good exit to the final corner of the lap and leads by near on a second, I'd suggest, yes, 96 tenths of a second, but it's much closer for third and fourth. Two Class B leaders are almost level now because Tyler Ballard's going up the inside into Ritchie's, and there's not quite room to do that. He was sideways as he turned into the corner, so a big challenge into Ritchie's there from Ballard as the two cars started to overlap, but he had to back out of it and did not go through. Behind John Booth, who's having a much better race than yesterday, also had a look and I think went kept Joe Delgado at bay. Of course, he got past Agostini, didn't he, on the first lap, and now Delgado trying to come back at it. Delgado, who actually set the fastest lap of yesterday's race, 2 minutes 17.8. So, on to the straight past Tyrrell's restaurant go the Class B cars, still in that same order, and on the parallel side of the circuit of the two Class A cars, with Fred Burgess now getting away from Ross McCarr. The Class B cars turn their way out of Agostini, and it's side by side now between Joe Delgado and John Boone. Delgado on the inside line as they turn into Hamilton, should go through, and he has done so. So car number 93, Joe Delgado, set the quickest lap yesterday, made a good start, dropped back, is into third place. He's a bit crossed up as he turns into Oggies there, but he has gone into what is fifth position overall and third within Class B. Within Class C, Paul Croker, car number 96 that leads ahead of John Donnelly by 8 seconds already, and then Kaylee Powell third within Class C. So the leaders have already exited Nelson, away from Ross Anthony Battle is still on. And then Victoria and he's going straight to the front. Away to the head of Adam Jackson, who took his first victory yesterday. So into Coram curve they turn. Trying to take a tighter line is Ballard. Get a better line. No, it's not going to stay in overtaking place there unless you're pretty bold, but to get a good exit is key, and then the long run down the centre straight and into Ritchie's is certainly a place where that could happen in County right to the code then, at 79, Adam Jackson, and still third overall leading Class B. This time Ballard goes to the outside line at Ritchie's, going to try and carry the speed through on that outside line, and he's now kind of got the overlap as they turn through the fast right-hander. Yes, it's fully alongside now as they go down towards the Wilson hairpin, so it's Tyler Ballard on the outside. On the inside defending is Adam Jackson, so it's the lead within Class B. I think that inside line has worked. Yes, Adam Jackson's able to hold on then, so the outside did not work for Tyler Ballard, but it was a good challenge. But as they battle, Joe Delgado will be keen to chase them down. He's 2 seconds behind at this point. One car for the pit lane is car number 96. That's Paul Croker that was leading Class C, won Class C yesterday, and he is obviously not in that position no more. So 76, John Donnelly has taken the lead of that category. After 2 laps, it was Fred Burgess that led by 1.5 seconds over Ross McCarr, and a new fastest lap from Fred Burgess, therefore 2 minutes 16.047.
Yeah, you mentioned that the Class C winner from yesterday, Paul Croker, had come into the pit lane. He's out of the car and was looking underneath. Something's broken. He says he's got no drive, hence retirement for the 96.
A real shame there for him. He really pulled away on that first lap, and he won by a long way yesterday within that Adam Jackson, 73 and 79. In fourth, number 18, Tyler Ballard. Andrew Perrin. Just 9 of the ZRs left, and the first 2 are already coming out of Murray, being led by Fred Burgess. And second is Ross McCarr, just slipping away slowly from the leader. 1.47 seconds becomes 1.64, so another fastest lap from the leader, 2 minutes 15.57 this time for Burgess. But it's still no detail in the Class B battle. Adam Jackson just ahead of Tyler Ballard again in the tow. Last time he went to the outside by choice, this time he has no choice because Adam Jackson is defending the inside, Tyler Ballard then on the outside, then tries to cut in on the exit of the corner. Can't quite do it though. And it looks like there's a yellow flag, yes there is, at the Wilson hairpin, so we won't be able to pass there. Therefore we have lost another car. The top 6 have come through okay. So it's one of the top 3 cars. And it's Andrew Perrin in the start. Andrew Perrin has retired on the exit of the Wilson hairpin. They've gone into the green flag zone, the 2 Class B cars, so they can race once more, and Tyler Ballard now challenging Adam Jackson on the inside line down towards the Agostini hairpin, and he's alongside, so Jackson couldn't quite get to the left-hand side of the circuit there to defend, and that has allowed Tyler Ballard to go down the inside to grab the lead of Class B and to take 3rd position overall. So into Hamilton, he's run out wide though, he's on the grass, he gets back on the tarmac again, he's still in front though. I think he carried a lot of speed there through Hamilton corner, then carried the speed through the grass, kept his foot flat to the floor, and he been able to hang on, but slightly dusty tyres into Oggies means Adam Jackson's back on his tail again, and as they have battled, Joe Delgado has caught them. Now it's Adam Jackson's turn to try and challenge Tyler Ballard as they go down towards the left-hander at Brundle. They turn then underneath the vehicle bridge, and as I say, they're putting them together now. Katie Powell has rejoined the circuit, much further behind therefore. And as I say, we've lost Andrew Herron and Paul Croker. So 8 cars left. Katie Powell made a stop, but she's back in the race. The overall leaders complete 4 laps. Fred Burgess leads with another fastest lap at 2 minutes 15.421 now, and he's 1.79 seconds clear of Ross McCarr. So they're the 2 Class A cars. Over to you, Mark.
Yeah, the problem for Kaylee Powell was that there was contact out on circuit, and next time she comes over the start-finish line, Josh, you'll be able to see there is a very, very large ding in the driver's door, all the way into the sill as well. Now, I'm resting what might have happened, because Andrew Herron went missing on the same lap, is that the 2 of them may well have come together, and that's why Andrew is now out of the race. Kaylee's back out there, but with a damaged car.
Yes, they were together on the circuit too, so I suspect we're putting 2 and 2 together and making 4. Possibly not, but it's more likely than not, isn't it? So the leaders are exiting Agostini on this 5th lap of what should be a 9-lap race. Burgess and McCarr still in that same order, a couple of so seconds apart. Then you've got the 3 Class B cars headed down past the Tyrrell's restaurant and down into the Agostini hairpin, the tight left-hander, and the 3 of them are separated by about a second. As they completed 4 laps, Ballard was 4 tenths clear of Jackson, and Jackson was 6 tenths clear of Delgado, and it's still pretty much that as they go through this 5th lap of the race through Hamilton. That's where Tyler Ballard carries loads of speed. This time he stays on the tarmac and therefore can keep the speed up down into Oggies, and Jackson and Delgado are left chasing him. They are 5 seconds ahead of John Booth. That we heard from Mark Bell in the pit lane. She's now been lapped by the 2 Class A cars, Burgess and McCarr. The Class B cars now head underneath the vehicle bridge into Brundle. And the Class A cars are that much further ahead. They now complete another lap, so they complete 5 laps of the race, 2 seconds apart. now, and on that lap, not a quicker lap done by Burgess, so perhaps the slick tyres just starting to fade away, as we tend to see in the second half of these races. So managing the slick tyre is important, but Burgess still lapping that a little bit quicker than his chaser. The Class A cars are now 20 seconds clear of the Class B card, headed by Tyler Ballard after that pass a lap or so ago, and he's now pulled out a margin of 3/4 of a second over Adam Jackson. He's just done the quickest lap within the category, 2 minutes 18.7. 4 seconds quicker than Jackson could manage, who is about 3/4 of a second behind, and in turn Jackson is going quicker than Joe Delgado, just pulling out a margin to him as well. So it is car 16, Fred Burgess that leads, 73 second, Ross McCarr, third is 80, Tyler Ballard, fourth 79, which is Adam Jackson, fifth 93, Joe Delgado, sixth 50, John Boob, seventh is 76, John Donnelly, eighth is 55, Kaylee Powell. And it looks like one car is getting a 5-second penalty, which perhaps Mark can get a read on the number of that down in the pit lane. So,
yes, the number 50 car that's getting the track limits, so that's John Booth, who is being forewarned for what is the first warning we've had today.
And he got the penalty yesterday as well, so he didn't really learn from that, did he? So John Booth, who won't lose any positions from that penalty, in 6th place is a long way ahead of the rest. Too much. It's half ahead of him, are much closer than they were on the previous lap, I would suggest. Adam Jackson closer to Tyler Ballard's running forward. They're coming to the 6th lap of this race with 6 minutes to go. The two Class A cars have just completed that lap with a new fastest lap from Ross McCarr. The chaser is catching there.